Before delving into the wild tales of Black Sabbath, it is essential to acknowledge the sheer power of the riff, personified by Tony Iommi and brought to life by Iommi, Bill Ward, Geezer Butler and Ozzy Osbourne. While many stories focus on Osbourne's erratic behaviour and the drug-induced antics of the 70s metal icons, it is crucial to not overlook the profound brilliance of the band's music. The intertwining of madness and genius creates a mesmerizing aura that defines Black Sabbath's legacy. During the production of Vol. 4, Black Sabbath allocated a larger portion of their budget towards cocaine than they did towards the actual making of the album. This is evident in the fact that the record, according to bassist Geezer Butler, cost $60,000 to produce, while the expenses related to their cocaine consumption during the recording process amounted to $75,000. The band was so infatuated with cocaine that they even composed a song called Snowblind as a tribute to the drug. Interestingly, they initially wanted to name the album after this song, but their record label opposed the idea due to the controversial nature of cocaine at the time. Ozzy Osbourne, the band's vocalist, expressed his admiration for Snowblind and revealed that the record company was hesitant to associate themselves with the drug's prominence. As time went on, the band became curious about the source of their copious amounts of cocaine, as it would mysteriously arrive in unmarked vans, concealed within cardboard boxes. Each box contained approximately 30 vials, arranged in a 10x3 formation with each vial securely sealed with wax. During the recording of Heaven and Hell, Tony Iommi recounted a shocking incident involving drummer Bill Ward. Iommi mentioned that he once set Ward on fire during a moment of jest. Ward, in response to Iommi's question, initially declined, but later jokingly asked if Iommi still intended to burn him. Iommi proceeded to pour petrol on Ward and set him ablaze, causing serious burns that required hospitalization. Despite the severity of the situation, Iommi admitted to finding humor in the incident, although he later expressed regret for his actions. In 1972, at a Bel Air mansion, Ozzy and Bill Ward were heavily intoxicated and decided to relieve themselves side by side. In a bizarre turn of events, Ozzy thought it would be amusing to spray a toxic aerosol substance found nearby on Ward's private area. This resulted in Ward screaming in pain and collapsing. Ozzy later realized that the can clearly stated it was highly toxic and should not be sprayed on the skin. This incident led to Ward being poisoned through his private area. During their tour in the US in the 1970s, Black Sabbath indulged in wild animalistic behavior. Despite their uncontrollable urges, the band members lived in constant fear of contracting STDs and passing them on to their significant others back home. In his autobiography, Ozzy Osbourne recounted the band's concerns. As we prepared to return to England, we were all anxious about bringing back an STD from one of the groupies and infecting our partners. The risk of contracting exotic diseases was always on our minds during our time in America. I vividly recall one night at a hotel when Tony Iommi burst out of his room shouting, "My God! My God!" I inquired about the issue, and he explained that he had been intimate with a groupie only to discover yellow pus oozing from her. He genuinely believed he was on the brink of death. "Did the pus have a peculiar odour?" I inquired. "Yes," he replied, visibly pale. "I nearly vomited." These are merely a few of the astonishing tales from Black Sabbath, the pioneer of metal. The Hair Metal Revolution YouTube channel will feature additional mind-boggling stories about Black Sabbath. To ensure you don't miss out on any of these captivating narratives, make sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell. By doing so, you'll have access to even more exceptional content from this channel, including spine-chilling Black Sabbath stories that will leave you astounded.
We got this producer, Martin Birch, and he came in the studio and he was a bit frightened of us, you know, because he'd heard the reputation of Sabbath and everything. Bill walked in. I said, "Bill, can I set fire to you?" He went, "Not just now, I'm busy." I went, "Okay then." And he went out into the control room and into the drum room and fiddling about with his drums. And he come back and he went, "Okay, I'm ready now. Do you want to set me on fire?" I went, "Okay." And Martin Birch is going, "What the hell's going on?" So I got these 2 bottles of rubbing alcohol and poured them on Bill. And of course it soaked into his clothes, and I lit him, and he went up like a bomb, woof, like this. And because I put too much on, instead of it just burning off, it didn't, it burnt through his trousers and burnt all his legs. And so he had to go to hospital. He had 3rd-degree burns. It was rolling on the floor, and I thought it was part of the joke, and I'm still pouring stuff on him.